Hello and welcome back to the True Radiant You YouTube channel. If you're new here, welcome and thanks for joining. My name is Victoria and I create gentle guided yoga practices that are great for all levels. Today I am showing you how to do the Sun Salutations. It's a series of yoga poses that are great for building up energy in your body. It's really good for your back and all your muscles and your joints. It's my go-to flow in the morning because once you get down the poses, you really don't have to think about it. You just kind of flow through them, switching sides, and you're working every part of your body and feeling great. I'm also going to show you a couple variations as well, just to switch it up a bit. One where we do some twists and then one where we hop back. So if you're ready, go ahead and roll out your mat, grab a glass of water if you'd like, and we'll go ahead and get started. All right, so we are going to start at the front of our mat. So you want your feet either together or they can be slightly apart. I like to have my feet a little bit apart. It helps me balance a little bit more. And with an inhale, we're going to circle our arms up overhead, nice and tall. Taking a big inhale here, you can look up. And with an exhale, we're going to hinge at the waist and float forward. Now you might start to feel a deep stretch in the back of your legs. That's fine. You can bend your knees, just reaching down to the ground. And with an inhale, we're going to lift up halfway, gliding our hands along our shins. Exhaling down, bending the knees so you can place your hands on the ground. We'll step our right foot back, coming into a low lunge. And then with an inhale, we're going to lift our hips up a little, float that left leg back. Now we're into a plank pose. Now you can stay right here, but since this is the first flow down into chaturanga, I'm going to lower my knees and I'm going to drop my chest and my chin down towards the ground, keeping those elbows close to my body. And then we're going to push up into upward dog. So your hips come down, shoulders come up. Now this might be intense for your spine, so you can just do a little lift. And then from here, we're going to tuck our toes, sending those hips up and back, coming into a downward dog. Let's go ahead and warm up this pose so we can pedal our feet. Taking some deep breaths in and out. All right, and since our right foot went back before, we're going to float our left foot forward, coming back into that low lunge. We'll push off of the right foot, meet it up in the front of the mat. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale down. And inhale, rise up towards standing. Arms circling up overhead. And exhale, hands come down into your heart center. Take a big breath in. And exhale. All right, we're going to do that again on the other side. So inhale, arms circled up. You can add a little back bend if you like. And exhale, float forward. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale down. Inhale, step that left foot back, coming back into your low lunge. Exhale, float that right leg back, staying up in plank or lowering down. Knees, chest, chin. Pushing up into your upward dog. And back into your downward dog. And float that right foot forward. Pushing off the left foot, meet it up front again. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale down. And inhale, rise up towards standing. Awesome. So we're going to do this one more time on each side, and then I'll start showing you some variations. So inhale, arms up, adding a little back bend. Exhale, float forward. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale down. Inhale, stepping that right foot back. Exhale, your left foot back. Staying up in plank or lowering down to your knees. Dropping down to chaturanga. Inhale, lifting up to upward dog. And pushing back into downward dog. Floating that left foot forward. Floating that right foot forward. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale down. Inhale, rising up towards standing, arms circle overhead. And exhale, hands come down in front of the heart. Taking a big inhale here. And exhale out. And one more time, arm circle up. And exhale, float forward. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, down. Inhale, stepping that left foot. Exhale, stepping back the right foot. Lowering down to chaturanga. Pushing up into upward dog. And pushing back into downward dog. We're going to step that right foot forward, stepping the left foot forward. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, down. Inhale, rising up with a flat back towards standing. Arms circling overhead, and then lowering down in front of the heart. Big cleansing breath here, so big inhale, and exhale. Now, if you like, you can continue doing that version as many times as you would like, or if you're ready, we will go into the variations. All right, so version 2, instead of stepping back 1 foot at a time, we're going to hop both feet back. So inhale, circling the arms up overhead. Again, adding a back bend if you like. Exhale, floating forward. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, down. This time we're going to bend our knees. Hands are firmly planted on the ground. We're looking at the floor. We're going to hop both feet back into plank. Lower the knees, dropping down, pushing up into upward dog, and exhale back into downward dog. And again, we're going to hop forward, so we'll look forward. Hands are firmly planted on the ground. We'll add a little gentle bend to our knees and hop forward. Awesome. Go ahead and lift halfway up with a flat back. Exhale down, and inhale, rise up towards standing. Now this version might take a little bit more practice and a little bit more core work to get your legs to float back. And you want to make sure that you're floating them back, that you're not jumping loudly on the ground. You almost want to not have any noise whenever you hop back. All right, we're going to do that one more time. So inhaling up, exhale down, inhale, lift up, exhale down, inhale, hop, exhale down. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, look forward. Hop forward. Inhaling up. Exhale, down. Inhale, rising up. And exhale, down. Great job. Whoop. All right, so version 3, we're going to add a little bit of twists in our lunge, getting a nice spinal twist. This helps with your digestion as well. Inhaling, arms up overhead, adding your back bend. Exhale, float forward. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, down. Inhale, stepping your right foot back, coming into your low lunge. And from here, we're going to hang out in our lunge for a second, get a nice stretch in our upper legs and our hips area. And you can come onto your left fingertips, which is on the outside of your left foot. And you want to make sure that the knee up front is right above your ankle. So if it's too far forward or too far back, go ahead and bring it right above the ankle. And from here, we'll float our right arm up towards the sky, getting a nice little spinal twist here. Now you don't want to put too much weight on your right hand. You really want to be balancing on your legs. So you can even float your arm up. So you want to make sure that you're on your left fingertips, if you can. All right, and then you can switch sides. So again, balancing on your legs, coming onto your right fingertips, floating the left arm up. And if you want, you can always place the back knee down. Lots of options. Beautiful. So we're going to continue on with our Sun Salutation. So placing both hands back on the ground. If your back knee is on the floor, go ahead and lift it up. We're going to float that left leg back and lower down into our chaturanga, or your knees, chest, chin. Pushing up into upward dog and pushing back into downward dog. Floating the left leg up towards the sky, getting a little downward dog split stretch in here. Now your leg doesn't have to be very high, it can be just right off the floor. And then float that leg forward, pushing the right leg forward as well. Inhale, lifting up halfway. Exhale down. Inhale, rise up towards standing. And arms come down in front of heart center. Beautiful. All right, so we're gonna switch sides. Go ahead and circle your arms up overhead, adding a back bend again if you would like. And exhale, floating down. Inhale, lift up halfway. Now your arms can glide along your shins, or if you want a little deeper stretch on the back of your legs, you can keep your fingertips on the ground and lifting up that way. Then exhale down, floating that left foot back and coming into our lunge twist. So again, making sure that that front knee is right above the ankle. Your back knee can be on the ground or you can lift it up depending on how you're feeling today. And then from here, we'll do our twists. So I'll start with the outside arm because that's what I did on the other side. Again, balancing on our legs, not on our wrists, and floating one arm up. Taking a breath here. And switching sides. Arm reached up. Arm is up towards the sky, nice and long. All right, go ahead and float that right arm down, both hands on the ground, lifting that back knee, floating that right leg back, and lowering down to chaturanga. Pushing up into upward dog, and pushing back into downward dog. Go ahead and float the right leg forward, float the left leg forward. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale down, and inhale, rising up towards standing. Arms circling overhead, palms together, lowering down in front of your heart. All right, so there you go. It's a quick little video today, breaking down the sun salutations and adding a couple of variations of it. Now let me know in the comments below which variation you're most excited to try or which one you enjoyed the most. And if you haven't already, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more gentle guided yoga practices that are great for all levels. Have an amazing rest of your day. See you guys again soon.